Okay, here's the scoop on what I ended up doing. Just to go back, the original plan was I was just going to freshen up the kitchen and get someone to paint the cabinets like you guys had yours painted and put new countertops in. And that was going to be it. However, last summer it was really hot and humid here, and there were days that the dogs and I went in the basement because it was so hot, so I decided a heat pump had to happen. And if you guys remember, there was just a small doorway, and it just didn't seem to make sense to, because that's the only place the heat pump can go on that side of the house, to put the heat pump in and then have it all closed out. So that meant the wall had to come out. And once the wall came out, then we were into a big reno, because I wasn't doing floors before, but now I have to do floors. So here's what's happening now. So as you come in the kitchen door, where Kiva is on that dog bed, there's going to be a lower cabinet. And the two windows on the small, narrow windows on the side of the door are going to be replaced with shorter windows, and the countertop is going to go all the way over to under the window. And I don't know if you can see down at the bottom, there's a line down there about a foot to the left of the door. That's where everything is going to end. So the door is going to stay the same. On this side, that's the same cabinet as I used for the stove, but it's now moved more towards the wall with the window, and it's moved closer into the nook again. So there's not going to be any table here. And the same thing is going to happen. This is going to be countertop over to the nook. And strangely enough, we had to leave a space here because I needed a place to put the water dish. And then next to it, where there's sort of in front of the back of that cabinet that you see there, there's going to be like a pantry type cabinet. And then on the back of this is just going to be fake doors, but this is where that's where it's going to end. It's pretty much in place right now. And then when we come over here, this temporary cabinet is here just so I have a place to put dishes, but that's going to be a wider bank of drawers, which I'm pretty excited about because my drawers were very narrow before and quite almost useless. And the cabinet on the top is going to be switched with another cabinet that I have that's a bit wider, just so we could fit things in. Over here, this cabinet is going to stay the same. I'm getting a new sink that's undermount now because of the countertop. And the window stays exactly the same. So now this is a spot where we're moving the old cabinet, or the old stuff that was on the wall here, over onto the wall between the two windows. So the dishwasher is going to go right next to the sink now. And there's going to be a new lower cabinet that's going to go from the side of the dishwasher to the window. And up above here, I'm just going to swing you over here. I'll try not to make you dizzy. I've got these 4 cabinets. So the two bank on the left is the one that's going to switch out with the one that I was just talking about. And then these 4 cabinets, not necessarily in this order, are going to go between these two windows on the uppers. And over here, I'll just switch you on the side for a second. I'm going to have like a pantry style cabinet in the corner. And that's all that's over here. On this side, switch on your side again. We had to just take out that corner because it was a door jamb, and the pantry staying the same. This stuff is all staying the same, and it's staying in place, except for here. I'll switch. There's new countertop and new backsplash. And these are the colors that I've picked right now. It's the grays for all the cabinets. The backsplash, you can sort of tell with that there's texture in this, but each tile has a different texture. So some has like up and down ribbing, and some has something that looks a little bit like brick, but it's all shiny. I'll send you a picture of it. The floor, this sample's not a very good representation because it just has one line in it. The floor actually is a gray, and it has lines that look a lot like hardwood patterns and grain and things like that. And the countertop is just going to be a white with gray veining in it. And then we come back to here, and this is all the same. So, and there's going to be under cabinet lighting on everything, which the only place there's under cabinet lighting right now is over there. And I think that's it. Oh, and we've changed all the lights out. Let me turn on the lights. It looks like a landing field here right now. So we changed the pot lights. There's a light that I have that it's going to go over the cooktop, and there's a couple of new lights, a new light over there that's going over the new cabinet, and there used to be a track up there that I took out, so there's a new light sort of over here that's over the door. Anyway, oh yes, and the floor was all ripped up, and this piece of, you can't tell so much this way, but this piece of nosing here, we're going to replace that with gray, so that everything sort of on the upstairs side of things is gray with the kitchen, and then the down step thing is the family room, and there's nothing changing in the family room. And that's it.